Hey folks, I'm MysteriousJG, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. I'm second-guessing myself in this, and it's going to be even worse in Final Fantasy XIII-2. All the off-screen grinding, I think it can make the story move faster. Sometimes it makes some of the enemies, like the frickin', fight we just had against that big Elder Worm, kind of underwhelming. I remember many years ago, at this point, because, God, I've been doing this hobby for forever, having talked about doing Final Fantasy Tactics, and that would definitely be one where I'd do a lot of off-screening to get job points and stuff, and somebody just kind of saying in the comments, hey, it'd be really cool to see you do like a low-level challenge and hear your comments on the story or whatever. Don't do one of those things where you over-level and every battle is just like super easy, because that's really boring. And just thinking, aww, because I'm kind of worried that's what I've done here. Nevertheless, folks, hopefully the fact that we're over-leveled right now isn't too bad, because there will come a point, particularly if we try to do all the optional super bosses, it's really impossible to be over-leveled for some of them. Like, as powerful as you're allowed to be, it's still barely strong enough to eke out a win over some of the bosses in this game. But we will see, and for now, we are going to, as quick as we can, even bypassing battle with the Yeti, we're going to try to make our way up to... Oh. We're going to try to get blinded as much as possible. Alright. We're going to, yeah, we've definitely made our money back from these cat ear hoods, for sure. I'm not really sure why I was worried about that being a problem at any point. We're not at like double the money we had before we got them, but we're definitely making money a lot faster with those items. Wizard Bane Trap. Those kind of suck. They take all your MPs away. Blinding Smoke Trap. Generally, really bad stuff has happened to us thanks to traps. We're going to ignore that enemy, and then get turned around and miss the exit, and kill that thing at the last possible second. Because my hope was to hit this save crystal to get rid of all of our bad status stuff and get back our MPs for Balthier. And just generally to kind of recover from the craftiness of that last screen. I told you! I told you! That was the NPC who basically told us, turn around and go the other way. The story won't let you continue. Oh, but there's all that exciting dialogue of people explaining to us once we got there that we needed to turn back that we would have missed forever. Oh, can't go that way. That corner is not passable to us. And that was the wrong way anyway. Crap. Alright. See, once I've cleared out an area doing mostly regular speed battles, I feel like I'm entitled to use hyperspeed. Pointing the right way? Yes, we are. Rip, rip. Because again, having fun doing stuff out of order, when you don't have the ability to travel around at like 4 times normal game speed, sorry, Z-packs, and prescribed decongestants, folks. But yeah, when you don't have the ability to travel 4 times speed, some of that stuff really, doing stuff out of order kind of has a little bit more sting to it when you have to backtrack across the same dungeon 2 or 3 times because you did stuff out of order when you're not moving at hyperspeed. Alright, some plot. It's been a while.
Empires parade down city streets while refugees walk barefoot through the snow.
That's right, Lasha. Fuck you.
For peace.
To stop short war and ease their suffering.
My
father will choose peace.
Will he now? You sound sure of yourself. You can never know another, even your father.
You certainly can't know the pain of these refugees, you rich punk.
Don't take it the wrong way, Kay?
He means that you're an asshole. Oh, that is how you took it? Okay. Yeah, no, Valtier's got a point. The government shutdown is affecting the regular workers. You got $1 million loan from your dad as a tax dodge. Never mind, I'm getting a little political. But only if you can figure out who I'm talking about, and there's no way you can possibly guess.
Crisis would not end were I gone. The Senate hates the very fact that House Solidor exists.
We need to force through an agenda, a bill to make House Solidor obligatory. Oh, I'm so tired.
Necessity? Ah, yes, necessity.
My favorite mother of invention.
Free you, I wonder. You show no hesitation to solve matters with blood.
Well, I got so much of it.
The sword of House Solidor cannot be left to rust in doubt.
It must be splashed with blood.
You, Excellency, who tempered that sword.
Is this your idea of vengeance?
It is my idea of necessity.
Necessity. Does that word for you? Wait, I feel like we're going in circles.
If we do not act now, it is not only our future you imperil,
but also that of us. Wait.
So, you would dirty your hands to keep his clean.
Yeah, they want Larsa to be the nice, evil dictator.
My hands are stained with blood.
I had a
nosebleed
earlier.
To stay them now.
So they are. And so House Solidor lives on.
Nah, because I should have had more kids. Maybe one of them wouldn't have been a psycho. So, Prince Vane wants war. Prince Larsa wants peace. Got it. I believe we entered this screen from the wrong direction, but it must be the screen where we're supposed to go to, because it had plot. But yeah, the rich and the noble start wars, and it's the poor who suffer. Ever has it been the same. At least this time we won't have draft riots. Because the Empire seems to have an infinite number of troops, considering that they respawn in areas where you fight them as enemies. No stopgap issues in your military if guys can infinitely respawn. Interesting. I'm still not sure that we're making our way back towards that other entrance to this zone as I intended to. Okay, here we go. Now there'll be an exit from here that leads us to that other zone. Oh, I blocked your sound wave. I also blocked your Ravage, and your Frenzy, and your Rumble, and your Laserbeak, and whatever that palette swap of Laserbeak is, because there was another toy that was like just a reskin of Laserbeak. Anyway, I blocked them, because that monster shot would look like a sound wave at us. Is this it? Is this where the story wants us to go? Have we literally come to the point where we've explored every other possible direction? I believe we are at the point where there is no place that we haven't gone except where the story wants us to go, and it might be the very next screen. Question, question, question. Sometimes I think I really should be recording... Oh, I didn't mean to skip. I'll be recording these things in advance and then doing post-commentary so I can put in better Mystery Science Theater jokes of the dialogue, but this is Mount Baramses, and it's not going to let me forget that I pressed the start button to try to pause. Can't wait to hear one of you guys voice acted so I can figure out how I was supposed to make you guys talk. His Grace the Grand Kiltias Anastasis watched over all Mount Baramses, land closest to the gods. Can you not feel your soul's burden lifted? No, you don't have dialogue, huh? This mountain may be protected by the Kiltias, but should you venture to Paramina Rift, you'd better go prepared. Immune to confuse. Yes, please. I will equip it only on... Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to equip it on the ladies, and I'm going to switch to the ladies for a change of pace. Don't see anything else that we really need there. What was our chance to get maximum... Soul Eater. Consume HP to deal damage to one fold. Oh, thank you. New magics are always a good thing. Do have at least one of these. Or, yeah, bangles. We ended up with... I don't think we would ever need 6 of these, but we might as well just sell everything where we have more than 6. Just for simplicity's sake. Haven't done this in a little while, so we can do this real quick. Sell all of our extras. Because we've got some new stuff that we've started picking up out here that we never used to have, so we might actually get some new things to buy. Demon Eyeball actually won't be one of them, because we had those as a rare drop from something that I grinded against a long time ago. Bomb ashes, eh? Probably need to find some more of those, because it's probably one of the... Some of these you only need 1 or 2, but I'm just afraid to sell anything where I've got less than 10. Ugh. But there were definitely some items. Earth Magicite's not going to be one of them. Might not have gotten up to 10 on these. Crooked Fang? Could be. Wind Magicite won't be one. Some things like Chocobo Feather. I don't know if I've ever gotten around to selling those before. 1 might not be enough. Whirl Pelts. This might be the first time I've sold those. Dark Crystal and other Jim Henson movies. Marlboro Fruits. I'm sure I've sold those before, actually. Sturdy Bone. I'm sure I've sold those before. Yeah, there's a couple things where we picking up like giant feathers and mallets and moon rings and stuff. I don't know. If I don't figure out which ones I'm allowed to sell, like take a more serious look at some point later. Prime pelts, that's one I know that we just started getting. So at least I was able to sell some of those. Quality lumber. Ice and Magicite. New bizarre goods are available. Arrows of Light contains 1 quiver of arrows, each with an oil-soaked cloth wrapped at about its point, 1 longbow. Fire arrows and longbow. Nice. Matching reds, red cap, and matching armor. Color softens and grows richer with wear. Red Cap and a Brigandine. I think both of those are kind of outclassed at this point. But the arrows might not be. Parallel arrows don't really give us anything special. Fire arrows add fire. They take my attack down. They are probably good to use against everything except fire enemies. So I should try my best to pay attention and not use it against fire enemies. Red Cap gives us slightly better vitality, but significantly worse magic resist than we're getting from the Crown of Laurels, which, as I said, was dropped by an enemy for much later in the game, so it's not surprising that it outclasses this stuff. What does this merchant have to say? You selling the same stuff at better prices? You don't have the look of a pilgrim nor a starving refugee. You have money. Go on, buy something. New bazaar goods are now available. Forgotten Granary. Cost 25,000. Text dating from antiquity, prescribing tactics and guidance to those who would walk a given path. You obtained the Sage's monograph. I don't really know what that did, but okay. Selling swords that are inferior to what we currently have, although at least, well, we've got one. That's enough, because I only have one person who can use it. If I decide I really want her using a one-handed sword that does ice damage, there could be points where that would be useful. Murasama. Only one person can equip it. I will buy one just in case we ever want to use something which has lower attack power but does water damage. I've already got as many of those as we'll ever need. This adds disable on hit. It might be worth having one round just for fun. Disable can be damn useful. This does poison on hit. Therefore, I will add it. I know I'm buying stuff that I'm probably never going to use, but a Demon's Bane, that has no special effects. Which is why, yes, shockingly enough, I'm not going to buy one. Storm Staff doesn't do anything special. Not going to buy it. I have a few weapons I probably should be selling. Maybe we'll take the time to carefully consider that later. So this is not as good as what people have. This is not as good as what people have. Alamia's tiara is not as good as what people have. A close helmet. She doesn't have particularly good licenses as far as getting to use. Oh, we have one of these. Yeah, I almost bought one, that would have been a mistake. We have those. It's just that he can't use he's not using a shield right now because he's using a two-handed weapon. So armor-wise, there's no sense in buying any of this stuff. It's hymns. Many are the fiends that lurk in the crags of Paramina, but of them, the elementals appearing during heavy snows are the most dangerous. So I thought I'd tell you that. Welcome to the Chocobo Stables, only 600 gold. Should you wish to hire one, Corpo? No, perhaps another day, Corpo. Should you ever need a Chocobo, you know where to find one. Oh, and by the way, a Corpo. Bramses crystal is apparently different from other crystals. Oh, I guess sometimes the orange ones have names because they're like named after the place you will teleport to if you use them in the future. The future, Conan. Yeah, the future. That's what I said. A Corpo. Here on Mount Barameses, the Kiltates protect us, yes? We will not need to leave our home again, yes? That's right, Walkoid. Be at ease, Mount Barameses is a holy place, protected by the gods themselves. Need not fear a thing. Oh, man, these refugees are all going to get murdered by the Empire, aren't they? Oh, I have a bad feeling. I do not remember this part of the story at all, but I have a bad feeling now about Mount Baramases. They're really making a big deal about how wonderful these people are and how good it is that they're protecting everyone. And Vane Solidor, he's the villain, and he hasn't really done that much evil yet. We gather in this place because Mount Baramases is the holy mountain of the Kiltias. We are safe from empires and the wars here. But yeah, you really need some more cold weather clothing, though. Temple approach. Okay, that guy is wearing pants. I thought that guy in the middle of those three standing right next to each other, I thought for a second, like his pants are just close enough to flesh color that I thought he just had like kind of wrinkly skin and was wearing a thong. This is not the best land upon which to make a living, but here we are safe from armies and fiends. That is enough. I was set upon by fiends in the Paramir Rift. When the guilty saved me, I vowed my life. We all have terrible fake accents from Earth. More than 10,000 souls find peace on holy Mount Gagazet. I mean, Amasis. Our doors are open to all. The blessings of the gods be with you, Farah. That was probably supposed to be a woman, wasn't it? Yeah. We cannot rely on the Kilties to provide everything for us. We have to do what we can to help. No, that's not how they are at all. They're freeloaders. Get them out of our country. This place reeks of poverty. There's not a thing of value in the whole camp. What I just said, you didn't hear that. I'm a refugee, too. They kicked me out of here. I have no place to go. Yeah, he's a refugee/thief, apparently. Me, I was born in Nebradia. My village was burned to the ground in the war 2 years ago, and I made my way here. I envy you, Dalmascan folk. Even an occupation's better than seeing your home and everything you love reduced to a pile of ashes. Pile of ashes? Pile of asses? That was on Cinemax last week. Sorry. Again, I had a whole week of not recording because I didn't want to record while I had a cold, but... Another refugee. I can see you're weary. Please eat and rest. You're safe here. Yeah, I don't remember this place. I really don't remember this place, but I have a terrible feeling about what's going to happen to these people. Could be wrong. I just say the Grand Kiltias Anasaurus. Oh, wait, this is a human. Well, never mind. It's the Grand Kiltias Anasaurus can silence a king or even an emperor with a single withering glare. What I want to know is, why does he hide up here on this mountain? He should be down there stopping those warmongers. That's it. Ask more of the person who's given you the only safe place that you could possibly find in the world. Wow, you guys feel safe under that? It seems like that's going to collapse on you at any moment. At home, I chase rats and eat gutters for food, not sport. Here I sleep with my belly full each day. It is like a paradise, you see. For food, not for food, comma, not for sport. Like, I thought he was chasing rats for sport. Hey. New arrival, don't worry, no need to jump the queue here. There's food enough for all. Well, maybe I'm hungry and I want to eat before you. We are refugees from the Republic of Landis, fallen to the Empire long ago, before you were born, son. Wow, how old is this guy? Hey, it's like Skinny Ject. When we first came here, there were few of us enough. Now the fire's full reach outside and we are close to overflowing. It's pretty cool. There's enough for all. Please, no pushing. So it's a Ronso refugee camp. And that Ronso's run it for refugees. Ahead on the temple grounds, there's a Vera, name of Relge. I'd heard her kind were frigid, but that one's made of ice. Oh, literally. I froze her. You came here through Gallimore Jungle. Ah, yes, I see. You jape with me. We both know no Vera would allow a human to pass through their wood. Well, wait, how else was I supposed to have come here? I mean... Assuming that on the other side of the peak of this mountain, there isn't a path leading down and a whole new world to explore. A whole new world. I mean, look at the world map here. Yeah, he's saying there's no way you came through the Galmore jungle. There's no other way to... There's no other way to get here. Did these guys all presumably go through the Osmone Plain, the Henna Mines, find a secret exit which doesn't even exist yet, to go to the Feywood, and then the... Yeah, that would have to be it. Or this country that the Empire conquered is down to like far north, or far southeast on this map. But anyway, we are here in Jagd Ramuda, which is stronger evidence than anything else that you'd need. That they came up with lots of proper noun names. Some of them meant to be seen more often than others, because some of them are less goofy than others. Thanks mostly to the fact that we visited a bunch of areas that I don't think the story will ever make us go, like the Necro Hall of Nabudis. We've actually seen most of the locations in the game. Although, some of the ones that are left are pretty expansive. There's a huge, really difficult to navigate without a fact dungeon that I'm not looking forward to coming up later in this game. Up from here, the temple grounds. Never been myself. They don't feed you up there. Okay, well, we know what your priorities are. See how many tents there are? There's more every day. I'm thinking to leave this place. The more people come, the less space there is for all. Huh, well, okay. Where are you going to go? Ah, pilgrim, the temple grounds are ahead. The light shine upon your path. Faram. I think I'm going to call it a session here, which tends to mean the last video of a session tends to go long. I'm either about to hit a plot point and then call it a video, or I might have the sense to call it a video before we get to a really big plot thing to come. Oh, you know what? I could do one more video. Kind of torn here. When did I last save? Yeah. Could call it a video with a whole... Could call it a video now and go back and save, call it a video now, call it a session. Oh, it's tough. Welcome to Mount Varamas's holy mountain of Gagazet. May I ask why you've come to us? On pilgrimage or as refugees? Oh. We're on pilgrimage? I see. All are welcome here. These temple grounds, you will find the sanctum where the Grand Kiltias Anastasis presides. I see. All are welcome here. However, this is the way to the temple where the Grand Anastasis presides. The Kiltias tend to refugees besides the road by which you came. So it really didn't matter which one you said. Hey, Arcadian wayfarer. Can't fly in Jagd, so I came by ship. But the view from here was worth a long journey. I'm no believer, but this place is impressive. Oh, maybe that's my cue to call it a session. Ah. All right, guys. Well, yeah, congestion is starting to build up on me a bit. Maybe it is a good idea to let this be my indication that it's time to call it a recording session for now. Come back next time with a little bit less congestion and jump straight into some plot. I think that makes sense. I hope you agree. And if you don't, it doesn't matter because that's what I'm doing. I could get in one more video right now, though. I really could. But I just had a coughing fit, and I'm definitely feeling the congestion building up. So I'm calling it a video and a session. When we come back next time, guys, we will be heading into some heavy-duty plot. I would imagine we'll have a scene or two of talking to the Grand Poobah of Mount Gagazet here. Grand Maester, or Maester Kelk, Elder of the Ronso, or whatever the, hell. So we'll be talking to that guy next time, and he will probably tell us, go back to that place that you tried to go to before but couldn't get into, and now you'll be able to go in. And we'll go, yay, and we'll go in, and it'll be fantastic. Some portion of that, or possibly none of that, will happen next time. Thanks for watching.